2 months gone, and I come home to find strangers splashing in my lake like it's theirs. I couldn't even catch my breath. The sand wasn't mine, the pavilions weren't mine, but somehow my name was everywhere, signed, stamped, praising me for a gift I never gave. Everyone acted like I was some kind of saint who sacrificed everything, while I just stood there with a walker, exhausted, disoriented, wondering if I was losing my mind or being set up for something worse. The first thing you need to understand about me is that I bought this house specifically because nobody else wanted it. Rick Dawson, 39 years old, former military veteran who just wanted to disappear from the world after spending 8 years getting shot at overseas. The property sat at the end of a dead-end road with a natural lake that previous owners couldn't afford to maintain properly. My daughter Maya, who's 10 years old, was the only person I actually wanted around. The kayak accident that put me in the hospital happened because I was doing what I always did when civilian life felt overwhelming, paddling out into the middle of my lake at midnight. Waking up from a medically induced coma after 2 months feels like somebody hit the fast-forward button on your entire existence. Maya had been staying with my sister during my recovery, and they wheeled me out to the discharge area where my neighbor Mrs. Patterson was waiting with her sedan, since my truck had been totaled. I was still using mobility equipment and had new eyewear for the vision problems that come with head trauma. The massive wooden marker hit me first because it was impossible to miss, planted right next to my mailbox like some kind of monument. Sunset Shores Community Beach, Sustainable Development Initiative. Thank you, Rick Dawson, for your lake donation. Opening summer 2024. Mrs. Patterson pulled into my driveway and started talking about how wonderful it was that I'd decided to share my property with everyone. I honestly couldn't process her words because my brain was still trying to make sense of the visual chaos. This professional carved lettering and metal plaque featured what looked exactly like my signature underneath an official seal. I sat staring at my own name endorsing something I had zero recollection of approving. Mrs. Patterson helped me out of the car, and I grabbed my mobility aid, expecting to see my familiar backyard where I used to sit watching Maya feed the ducks. Instead, I found myself looking at a professionally designed recreational facility that had somehow materialized behind my house while I was unconscious. They thought I'd just accept it, but the truth I uncovered flipped everything. Hit the comment link to find out how.